had the joy and privilege of sharing Napoleon Hill's 17 Principles of Success with the world, and also the 17 Biblical Principles of Success. And a person who was part of the 51 contributors of this, of course, Mr. Dudley, on the power of the mastermind. And what a joy and a privilege it was to have him on that program. Interestingly enough, after the program was released, he was my biggest supporter. He bought so much product and he spread the word with such enthusiasm. And out of the 51 contributors, and there were many influential people in that program, but Mr. Dudley stood out, and he was the greatest contributor of all. The second program came by, which was the 17 Biblical Principles of Success. And once again, Mr. Dudley jumped at the opportunity to be at the program, and he shared the principle of wisdom. And what a wise man Mr. Dudley is. And so my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Dudley, because he embraced me like a son. I felt like I was his adopted son. I remember the first Thanksgiving that came by after I had met him about 10 years ago. One of the first calls I got on Thanksgiving Day was from Mr. Dudley. He called me up and he said, "Phil, I just want to let you know how thankful I am that you're in my life." To the hundreds of people, thousands of people that he knows, he would take time on one of the busiest days of the year to call me to express his appreciation. That was the kind of man he was. I had a father who I loved dearly. I know he loved me. But I don't remember him ever giving me a call. But Mr. Dudley called me frequently and regularly and embraced me. And if there was a man who demonstrated the virtue of love, of fatherly love, of godly love, it was Mr. Dudley. And so, Mr. Dudley, this is not farewell. This is just a short goodbye. We'll see you again. And when I do, I'm ready for that big hug. God bless you all and the Dudley family.